In my last video I covered two separate incidents in 1996, both involving celebrities calling out the elites for controlling them and trying to censor them, aka going DEFCON 3, doing so in a manner similar to what Kanye is currently doing. The first incident was when Michael Jackson was attacked by the media and called anti-Semitic for the lyrics in his song They Don't Care About Us, not long after a private phone call leaked where Jackson blamed this, along with other things, on the Jewish media. The second incident is when Marlon Brando said that quote Hollywood is run by Jews, it's owned by Jews and quote on Larry King Live. Now you may be asking yourself, what does this have to do with Kanye West, besides all three of them being called anti-Semitic? Well, after falling into the rabbit hole and doing more research on this, I found some interesting connections, or coincidences as the uninitiated would call them. I was reading through Kanye's Wikipedia about his struggles with mental health and found this quote on November 19, 2016, before abruptly ending a concert prematurely. He said, "Jay-Z, call me, bruh. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man." The following day, he was committed to the UCLA Medical Center with hallucinations and paranoia. Contrary to early reports, however, West was not actually taken to the hospital involuntarily. He was persuaded to do so by authorities. End quote. Now this is from 2016, so it's nothing new, but this led me to click on the Wikipedia page for the UCLA Medical Center and found a few things that were weird. The first thing I clicked on was a section labeled Notable People, and the first name I saw was Jay-Z and then Beyonce. I guess this is where two of their children were born. So Kanye calls out Jay-Z and says some cryptic things about him, and the next day is admitted to the same medical center that Jay-Z's kids were born at. On top of that, Jay-Z is one of the main celebrities that has classically been associated with the Illuminati. Further down in the same section of Notable People there is a list of celebrities that have died in the UCLA Medical Center. Can you guess which two celebrities were included in this fairly short list? That's right, none other than Michael Jackson and Marlon Brando. Are you starting to see how this all connects? Another name on the list also stood out to me. Andrew Breitbart. Breitbart died under mysterious circumstances, and his death has long been surrounded by conspiracy theories. I haven't had time to look through all the other names on the list, but I'm betting at least a couple more of these deaths have strange circumstances. For those of you saying that this is probably just the closest facility of this nature to where these celebrities live, keep in mind that there are around 13 such facilities within Los Angeles. But it gets even stranger. Upon further research I came across a Reddit post from 6 years ago that pointed out some other odd things. Quote, "It's theorized many celebrities undergo reprogramming when they have a breakdown. Kanye was forcibly hospitalized in the psych ward at this place." A source familiar with the case said Los Angeles police responded to a medical welfare call about 1:20 p.m. No criminal activity was involved. The decision to hospitalize West at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center was for his own health and safety, the sources said. The Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center was home to top mind control programmer and psych ward head, Louis Jolyon Jolly West. It is also believed that his work was continued as late as 1989. Between 1974 and 1989, West received at least $5,110,099 in grants from the federal government, channeled through the National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH, a major funding conduit for CIA programs. Many millions more poured into the UCLA Neuropsychiatric Institute that West headed, including over $14 million in federal funds in one fiscal year before he stepped down. End quote. In the title the user points out that this could be a hospital where they experimented with mind control and connected to MKUltra. The Reddit user goes on to say, quote, "Britney Spears was another celebrity who went to this institution after her breakdown. And Amanda Bynes. And Michael Jackson, and his daughter Paris Jackson after her breakdown. And Lindsay Lohan. Are we noticing a trend yet?" End quote. Is it possible that Kanye was affected by an MKUltra mind control procedure? It sounds crazy, but it lines up with the aforementioned points. Remember the text message from Harley Pasternak that Kanye posted on social media a couple of weeks ago? This already eerie cryptic message seems even more suspicious within the context of MKUltra and mind control. Now if that's not enough to convince you, then let's go back to 2016 when Kanye was first released from the UCLA Medical Center. Kanye's friend and longtime collaborator Malik Youssef did an interview on the red carpet for an awards ceremony and is quoted as saying, quote, "I've been to his house, sat down with him for about 6-7 hours, just walking through his health and recovery. His memory is coming back, which is super good. He's just healing, spending time with his family." End quote. His memory is coming back? Why would he lose his memory? Is that what Harley was referring to when he said Zombieland? On top of all that, I looked into the architect that designed the UCLA Medical Center, and he's known for making some weird buildings in Washington, D.C. Some of these buildings look like they could be the headquarters for the Illuminati, and one of them looks similar to that weird building that was on Epstein Island. Apparently he loves pyramids too because a lot of his designs include triangles or straight up pyramids. Some have these other shapes along with the pyramids. Maybe it's just me, but some this stuff looks like the work of Freemasons. Another name I saw connected to the UCLA Medical Center is billionaire and record executive David Geffen. Yet another name surrounded by conspiracy theories. According to Wikipedia, the University of California, Los Angeles School of Medicine, known as the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA, JSM, is an accredited medical school located in Los Angeles, California, United States. The school was renamed in 2001 in honor of media mogul David Geffen, who donated $200 million in unrestricted funds. Founded in 1951, it is the second medical school in the UC system, after the UCSF School of Medicine. I couldn't find much more online, and it seems that I'm the first one to connect all this stuff. I got pretty drained after looking into all this stuff during the past week, so I'm sure I missed some things, but if anyone has any more information that they think I missed or overlooked, I'd love to hear about it. I can only imagine that this is the tip of the iceberg. Anyways, that's about it for now, guys. Please give this a like and subscribe if you're not already. It would help me out a lot. Share this to any conspiracy forums or social network groups to get this information out. I'm really wanting to hear everyone's opinion on this, and I'm curious to know if anyone else has stumbled down this rabbit hole. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, God bless.